Just don't wall ride and while tap insanely bad, please. And I won't have to penalize anything. Alright, let me just add these guys to a list here. It's double file. So, starting grids in the starting grid channel. Sean, you're starting second to last. Actually, yeah, you're starting second to last. Alright, so Shug gets the pole. It's 5 extra bonus points. Tristan got second. Third was Nick. Fourth was Lucas. Fifth was Flixie. Jax was sixth. Seventh was Bush. Eighth was Cole. Ninth was Brandon. 10th was Juan. 11th was Sean. And then 12th was Anthony. So, with that being said, this is a 110 lap race. Let me do something real quick. Oh, fuck. Wrong person. My bad. Did not mean to. Wait, actually, I wasn't the wrong person. I meant to bring Wyatt. Juan, your car still drives, right? Okay. Just want to make sure. Alright, stages and I think fucking, I don't even know. 20, 40, and then 110. Just do not go 81 miles per hour. If you speed, under green, it's a drive-through. If you speed under yellow, it's a to the back. Cole, just get lined up here. Alright. Alright, ready? Well, don't be retarded, Anthony, like you were in season 1, and maybe you won't. So, let's try to be chill, guys. Let's try to have a fun race. You guys are lucky that I did 12, because if I didn't, you guys would cry. Here we go. They're rocking him. Here we go. Hopefully not a shitty race. We'll see here, though. Let's try to just not... Let's try to be nice. Shug starts off from the pole today. First few laps, I'm going to be a little lenient on the guys because it is the first few laps. You guys didn't really... I don't know how many people got practice around people. So, it's going to be interesting to see. Shug leads lap 1. Nick into second. But let's try to keep it off the wall best we can, guys. It's going to be a little difficult in the early going. Shug kind of cuts Nick off. Let's try not to do that. That could have been a wreck. Shug hangs on to the lead, but they're 3 wide, and oh, Flixie got into Bush Baked Beans. Hopefully this gets spread out soon. Oh, Lucas gets wrecked, and that's going to bring out the first yellow of the race. Alright, I'm going to give out... I'm probably going to start giving out warnings after this caution here, so let's try not to be stupid, guys. Yeah, I already regret doing 12 cars, honestly. But, yeah. Yeah, you can pit if you want, but it's... I don't see the reason, but it's your guys' strategy. If you want to pit, you can line up for it right now, but it's your guys' choice. Alright, final call. Pitting or not, let me know. Line up for it. Okay, I'm going to do the CD now for these 2 guys. This is only for the 2 guys who are pitting. Sean and Lucas, so, yeah. Don't go 81, that's the pit speed. 80's the latest he could go. So far a not surprising start to the race. Just hopefully we could get a little strung out here. I don't know about doing it. I don't know why I chose 12 cars, honestly, but once again, hopefully you guys could adapt to the track and learn how to race around each other, and maybe we'll see a solid race here. Shug's leading, but he's got Flixie and company, who needs a good day to get into the chase conversation, which Rob didn't qualify for this race, so I think he has a good shot of already. Alright, are we ready? Juan's not ready, I don't think. Oh, wait, never mind. Anthony David, what are we doing? Anthony, what are we doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? Okay. I'm gonna ask for it one more time. Anthony David's never been locked in, bro. This kid. Alright, here we go. Green flag. At least you have $1 in the field. That's all I could be happy about with that. Tristan gets a solid restart. Almost went to the bottom. Brandon's gonna send it. Which, guys, we need to learn to not send it on each other. Could cause a wreck easily. Anthony David didn't get the memo. Okay. I'm not sure what happened between the 48, 21, and 29 there, but that wasn't the greatest. Let's try not to wall ride or wall people. Tristan gets into Cole, and Cole just loses all of his spots. Not too sure what happened. Oh, Cole lagged, sadly. Shug's got the lead already. I'm gonna spectate Bob Rome J. This pack right here, these guys, I mean, these spots are pretty crucial early on. We'll see. We will definitely see here. That pack of cars is still together, but it's getting a little bit more strung up towards the front. Shug has built up a 4/10 lead over second, which has been Tristan, which Tristan does have a Rockingham win. And so does Flixie. This is a new model of Rockingham. So far, we've had a solid green flag run starting here. But top 3 of Holden, Tristan, and Lucas probably been some of the best drivers lately. Lucas has been really good. I think he would have had a shot at a really better finish, I think, if he didn't have an early incident, but that's just racing at times. Oh, Tristan, it's a wall snag. Be a little careful, guys. I think there are some wall snags potentially. As Lucas is starting to gain up to Holden a little bit. Holden and Lucas have been really the class of the field this season to start off. I think they're the best two when it came to adapting to tire wear early this season. Once some more guys adapt to, I think competition is going to get a little closer with that aspect. But Shug's led every lap to start off, and let's see if Lucas is going to be able to make a move. Holden gives Lucas the outside there, so let's see if he's going to be able to make a move here. He's using the middle, top. He's there. He's definitely there. Lucas has the bottom now, the preferred lane maybe here. In the early going, Holden gives up the lead a little bit, and Lucas, let's see if he can clear him off with 2. He does for a second. But Holden's right there on the outside to capitalize once again on the lost time. Lucas is able to clear off of 4, and he leads his first lap of the day here. I think the top 7 are pretty much under the blanket here a little bit here. Top 5 are really the guys who could contend for now. The other 2 are there, but Tristan's going to send it 3 wide. Lucas still going to retain the lead. Tristan on the bottom, though. 3 wide for the lead. Oh, but he's going to force him up, but they somehow did not. Good on Tristan to not force the issue even more. That could have been a really bad wreck right there. It's Brandon Hale now trying to get into this conversation. Tristan leads his first lap. Crown Royal 400 here. This is the title sponsor for the Series 2, Crown Royal Cup Series. An interesting start to this race. Sean and Flixie are now trying to get a slice of that pie. But not too sure if they're gonna be able to get up to them. Shout out to wall tap, guys. I've seen like about the whole field do it, but it's still sort of early, so let's just try to do a little better with that. I don't want to have to warn anyone over it. That was better. Oh, a little bit of contact in the back, but Tristan's been able to keep a solid lead for now. He's led 4 laps now, but he's pulled away because those guys are 4 wide right there. And able to pull away a little bit. They're all battling, which is going to allow him to get a gap. It's 4 wide once again. Spectating Lucas here. 4 wide for second place is going to spell doom for their shot at the lead here. They want to catch up. Oh, and Lucas clears them. If they could keep this straight, that would be insane. They do. Seems like everyone got kind of tight. There were 4 wide right there. There's 3 wide back there right now. Shug's got to try to focus on gaining, although the tires are going to start to fall off a little bit here, so we'll see as Bush Baked Beans is the first one to make the move. Oh yeah, my bad. The stage ended and I didn't even see. Let me check back on my stream here. Let me check on my stream real quick. Tristan's gonna win stage 1. Anthony David's on pits. Anthony, just wait in your box until you get the necessary tires of field. Just make sure you do that. I don't know if you did that or not. Some guys are coming down pits, trying out the speed. Someone went 81, but I wasn't able to tell who it was. So someone got lucky there. Sadly, I got a fucking... Oh, Shug's gonna get out the same time as Tristan. They all kind of got out at the same time right there. Shug, if a great stop, he's gonna be able to make up the gap right there. Alright. So Nick's staying out for now. I think he's going to make the move to pit road shortly here. Yes, he is. He stretched it out quite a bit here. I don't know if anyone else has stretched it out. I believe so. Let's see who's going to be the leader off of that. I think it's going to be Bush Baked Beans, actually. Let's see here, though. And Bush Baked Beans has a good lead off of that pit strategy. He pitted early, I don't know if that's gonna bite him or not. We'll see how this race plays out. But he's got a big lead now. After that, Brennan Hale down pit road. But Bush Baked Beans has a solid lead for now. Since he pitted early, his tires are going to fall off a little bit. But since he's got a gap, this might hold up for him a little bit. We'll see. Laps to go until stage 2. Or 10 now, my bad. But Baked Beans has a solid lead so far. He's got a 2.3 second lead over Sean, but Sean is probably going to gain here. I don't know if he'll gain by the end of the stage, but he's definitely going to gain here at some point on the 21. But the 21 being Bolto's strategy, they pitted first and it might benefit them. They might get a stage win out of it, which would help them in the points. They want to try to contend for that lead in points, which they are somewhat close to. Bush Baked Beans, now that the gap is, Sean gained a few tenths there. But I'm not too sure if he's going to be able to gain by the end of this stage. He's got 6 laps of time to play with to try to maybe challenge for the stage win, which I'm sure Sean would like those points. Second, third, and fourth are together pretty well there. Bush Baked Beans leading all these laps is going to be able to contend for the most laps led here if he can hang on to it. He's got a 1.8 second lead though, so the gap, he's losing time pretty quick here. I think he's going to be able to hold it off to get the stage win and maybe, just maybe, take the lead in the most laps led here. Two to go in this stage. Already, this race is going by quick. And it's the white flag in stage 2. Sean's been catching up, but it's going to be Bush Baked Beans, the rookie, getting the stage win here. Sean gets second, Lucas gets third, fourth was Shug, and fifth was Flipsy. Bush Baked Beans is going to quickly have a challenge for the lead here, though. And he's going to go down pits. Well, my bad, it's just how I had it set up. Bush Baked Bean pits, but Shug's actually gonna pit with him there. Let's see these two stops. Solid stop for Bush Baked Beans. Gets out before Holden does. Anthony David, I'm gonna ask you to stop wall riding, bye-bye. It's not. Lucas off of pits. Tristan off of pits. Flixie off of pits too. Flixie had maybe a slower stop. He lost some time there. As Sean has led past couple of laps. Bush Baked Beans and Shug are tied for the most laps led as of right now. Jack speeds off the final exit, so I'm sorry, Jax, but that is a drive-through. You went 101 on the final one. I'm sorry, Bubba. I don't know if he's in the VC, so. Sean's actually gonna pit here. Jax is doing the drive-through penalty. Anthony David is now on pit road. Sean gets a few laps led there, but let's see where he cycles out. He's gonna have a quick stop though. I think Bush Baked Beans will retain the lead here. He's got some lap traffic. Anthony David was trying to wreck people here. Nick's in the lead though. He has yet to pit though. He stretched it out last time. Let's see if he's going to stretch it out again. I think he is going to here. And Bush Baked Beans has a solid lead over Lucas and Holden though. It's not insanely as big as a last lead he had. Brandon's coming down pits. And he speeds on pit road. He goes 82. That's going to be a drive-through, Brandon. I'm sorry. So far we've had a few speeding penalties to start off. And Nick Maggie's holding the lead, but I don't know how long when he's gonna pit. Brandon gonna do his drive-through here. But the battle for the lead is really gonna be between Bush Baked Beans and Holden and Lucas for now. They got a lap car in between them, and Nick's gonna wall glitch, but he stays out of trouble to not face a crash. 22, I'm gonna ask you to not be stupid. Oh, we got people stuck on the track. That's gonna be a caution. Bush Baked Beans will retain the lead. So that's an odd spot for a yellow to be. But I think everyone just made their pit stop, so we should be good. We'll see who get the free pass here. Anthony David, I'm not sure what happened, but I'll park. We'll see. If you got a clip, if someone got a clip or something, let me know. Okay, Anthony David, I'm gonna. And this is your first race in 2 seasons, but I'm sorry, buddy, but I think I'm gonna just park you because I've been hearing complaints all day. I'm sorry, Anthony. So. I'm sorry, Anthony David. I feel bad because it's your first race back, but at least you ran a race and you got some points at least. Not everyone's been able to make a lot of races this season. Let's see here though. So who was? Let's see who was the last guy. So Sean gets a free pass. Brandon. So everyone pits. So is every lead lap car pitting, correct? I'm assuming. So Brandon could get a wave around if he stays out. So Brandon will only be 1 lap down. Okay, well, Nick's gonna fuck that over. So Brandon, you might as well pit now since Nick wants to stay out. But this is gonna throw a wrench into things. I think it was already a solid battle for the lead, but now, since we have a caution, that's gonna change everything, low-key. But that saved some guys who were having a bad start, like, some guys who got speeding penalties, like Jax. Brandon would have been on the lead lap, but he unfortunately had a speeding penalty. But anyways, already ready for speed. Pit roads time. Laps led so far. Shug at 12, Tristan 11, Bush Baked Beans at 12. Those are the contenders right now. Actually, I think Bush Baked Beans should have 14 since he led the time of caution. I'm gonna have to check that back once we line up. But this is gonna be interesting here. Halfway through the race, we have a caution. Bush Baked Beans first off a pit road. So I don't have a rule against that, but let's try not to. Brandon is to the back anyways. He is a lap down. Why do you want to repit? No, I don't let anyone repit, bro. Fine, Holden, but you're to the back. I'll put you to the tail of the field. But don't feel safe, please. I don't want it to be unfair here for these guys, since it's not fresher, it's the same, but still, I just want it to be as same as I can. All right. I mean, it's their decision if they want to drive through every box. I mean, I can't see everyone, especially during green, if they're driving through every box, so I don't really care. No, Holden, no. You go through 18. You're not allowed to go through everyone's. You're supposed to go through the 18. You can't come to this last one. I saw you. No, it doesn't matter. You have to go from your box. Everyone else had to go through their back box. You should too. So go from your 18 box and then go around the track, not through pit road and getting fuel. Well, I don't care if people go through boxes. What am I gonna do? Penalize it? Give everyone a warning and have the whole field parked? I don't give a fuck. It's a lot to penalize. It's not like I have a 5-car league where I could see if everyone does it, so. Alright. It doesn't really matter because he's on the same fuel as everyone else. Alright, let me see here. Did Bush Baked Beans lead at the time of caution? Dude, it's too much to penalize. I already have enough on my chest. Holy shit. Alright. The leader at the time of this yellow, let's see here, was Bush Baked Beans. So he gets 14 laps led. Well, people would do it in the past too, so it doesn't really even matter. Alright, Nick Maggie is in the lead, so are we ready? Alright. Here we go. Nick Maggie has the lead. Can he hang on to it? I think Bush Baked Beans is actually starting to become a contender in this race. I think it's either him or Holden, the best two, but this restart's gonna either be a bad thing or a good thing for everyone, so 4 wide right there. I don't know how this is gonna be a positive thing. We'll see. Alright, Tristan's gonna get a lap led. Got to change it. Tristan has the lead, but Bush Baked Beans is there. He's gonna bump him up the track a little bit, but Nick's there as well. Tristan kind of resorted to using the wall. Let's try not to. Oh, that almost caused a wreck. Bush Baked Beans in second here. Side by side. He goes up the track and allow the 18 to get there. Oh, Nick Maggie kind of sent them a little bit. I don't think that was a good move. Oh, and Holden, or Tristan just walls him. That could have been really bad. Tristan has the lead. Now Jax is up there. Cole is lagging. Tristan's now tied of Bush Baked Beans for most laps led. Holden nearly clears himself. But 52 laps to go. Cole's lagging really bad here, I imagine. But Tristan's been able to hang on to this lead for the time being. Holden dominated the early part of this race until the first pit stop. I think Holden wants to try to get back to that lead. Go up the track. Okay, let's try not to wall tap. I'm not pointing fingers, but some people are seeing it happen. And I don't think the tires are wearing like insanely bad right now, so shouldn't have to worry too much about that. 49 to go. Tristan's starting to build up a gap. Those guys are battling pretty hard right now. Which Jack's gonna make it 3 wide. I'm not too sure if that's the greatest move I've seen all race. But Brandon's gonna make it 3 wide too, so kind of giving up a lot of time right now. Brandon's fighting up here to get his lap back, but I don't really see it being a positive idea since he might cause a wreck. At some point, Brandon, I don't want you causing a wreck, so just try to be careful best you can. But Tristan's got a gap over Holden now, about a 7/10 gap. Let's see if Holden can gain anything on that. Tristan's been able to gap these guys in most laps, led laps a little bit. He's got a 6-lap advantage over the 21 with that department right now. Oh, Nick's on the wall, but somehow manages to save the car. Nick's frozen. Hopefully he could get his computer back in check. Holden's gaining a little bit of time. Nick's still frozen. I think Nick just try to get it off the track if he can. Turn to the left a little bit, please. Nick, turn to the left a little bit. Okay, you're good right now. I'll just let you merge in the last if once your shit comes back to you. Yeah, you can rejoin. Alright, I'm gonna TP Nick and then he's gonna merge into last place here since he froze and died. Is there some beef between Jackson? I think Brandon Hale right there. Something's going on between those two. Bob Rum J's got the lead. But is he able to keep it as Shug's gaining on him? Bush Baked Beans is gonna pit this time. But Brandon's on his dick, and Brandon's gonna get a fucking warning. What the fuck were you doing? Actually, dude, I don't know why you're even... Yeah, that he just fucked over Bush Baked Beans' race, maybe. He might have. I don't care. I mean, you're lap down racing these guys like it's the white flag. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I mean, it's just unfortunate, but at least I didn't give you a 2 out of 3. Okay, Tristan freezes and then wall rides to gain an advantage. Okay, he gave up the time. Jax is now out of pit road. And he goes 82. Unfortunately, that's going to be a drive-through again. And Brandon goes 83. That's a drive-through as well. He went 83 on one of the first few. So, unfortunately, the 4 and 42 have to do a drive-through. Tristan's going to go pit here with Shug. And I think Holden just went 83. I'm pretty sure that was Holden. It says 83, man. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Everyone else has gotten 82 and they've gotten it. Some people gotten 82 and they've gotten the penalty, so I have to give it too, bro. I could check back to make sure if it was you or not, but still. Let's see here. Let's see, was it Tristan or Holden who had that? Tristan goes through. So it was Holden. I'm sorry. That is a drive-through. I don't know, bro. I see 83. I gotta penalize it, man. I'm not trying to be a dick, but it's just like I did that for everyone else, and like, why am I gonna like cut you slack because you're the leader? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a dick, but it's just like. Okay, but like, I penalize everyone else. I'm sorry, but I gotta be like 50-50 on it. If it glitched, it glitched, but still. I mean, not 50-50, but I gotta treat everyone even, bro. Like, I see 82, my guy. You gotta do that drive-through. I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just... No, you have to do it now, or the next lap, because... Okay, next time, okay, you gotta do it from the first few laps, or else it's apart, because I don't... Yeah. 32 to go. Nick's been staying out. I'm sorry, bro, but like I see people go 82 and 83 all the time and I penalize them. So what do you want me to do? Cut you slack? I mean shit, I don't know. Jax went 82 and Brandon went 83 and I had to give them all a penalty. Tristan's got the lead. Leading. Oh, we got a car on his side. That's a caution, so it doesn't really even matter. Don't know what the fuck happened, but somehow Jax ended up on his side. I didn't see anything that happened. Fortunately, Nick Maggie's strat kind of got fucked from that. Alright, well, 27 to go. You guys can pit if you want. Shug's getting at the lap back. You weren't. Why does it say you are a lap down on the ticker? Cross the line real quick. Shug, just cross the line real quick. Let's see if you are a lap down or not. Okay, I guess he isn't a lap down, so Jax gets the free pass. Brandon's gonna take a wave around. I'm not too sure how many laps down he is, though. No, you get the free pass, Jax. Nick, you should be able to make it to your stall. Jax, I'm not too sure what happened to him. If anyone saw it, please let me know what happened to the 42. I do not know how he got on his side. Oh. Alright. Well, maybe the final stop. I'm not too sure about that, considering I mean, people barely stretched at 25, so we'll see. Here we go, though. I don't think it's the final stop for sure. Probably see one more. Oh, Holden, it's the pit barrels. That was, hilarious. This puts some guys who, okay, Butch McBeans ends up getting the lead because Holden, or 48 slammed him. Butch McBeans, did you get the tires you really wanted out of that? Was that your pit stop? Like, that's what you wanted, right? Or did he screw you out of some tire wear and fuel? Okay, just want to make sure you didn't actually bump you out of contention right there. But I don't think this is the final stop. I ain't gonna hold you. I think we got one more. Alright, are we ready? 25 to go. Tristan's got 30 laps led. Nick's got 14. Bush got 14. Shug's got 12. So, if anyone wants to correct me if they led a lap they thought, and I missed it, let me know. Juan's NR. Sure, Sean, I don't care. So far, this race has been, I think it's a solid race, been pretty interesting. We'll see how it'll end, but definitely one more stop to go. So we'll see. Unless someone somehow magically stretches this shit and wins this shit somehow. I don't know how it's gonna play out. But most likely the field's gonna try to elect to one more stop. But we got some NRs right now, so. Bush Baked Beans got the lead. I think the best three guys have been Bush Baked Beans, Tristan and Holden probably. Tristan wasn't the greatest in the first half, but he's been doing good the second half. Leading a bunch of laps, so. 21 of the 18 dominated the first half, 48 dominated the second half so far. Waiting until Sean, dude. I don't know how you take this long. Okay. I'm gonna ask one more time. Are we ready? Alright. Final restart. Let's hopefully not have a shitty ass restart here. Green flag's out, 25 to go. Tristan got a great restart here. But this is going to be a restart of, I think desperation is the correct term. As Cole, please, please, Cole. Oh my god, dude. Cole, man, what the fuck, dude? Ugh, I'm lagging like, bro, fuck, dude. You just almost killed someone. No one got fucked. They kept it going, but still. Jesus Christ, that could have been way worse. No one got absolutely killed. If they were spinning around, that would have been more of a big deal. Okay, let's try not to resort to wall tapping, guys. Please, let's not. Bush Baked Beans and Tristan battling here with 22 to go. Dude, they literally saved the car. I didn't see them lose as much time as they would have if they were straight up spinning out. You complain about everything, so I'm kicking you. Biggest complaint baby I've seen in my life. Anyways, battle for the lead right now. Tristan's got the lead here with 21 to go. Okay, Jax, I'm gonna warn you. That was a little. Please try to chill on that. That was a little too much over the top, in my opinion. But Tristan and Bush Baked Beans are holding on. 20 to go, but Bush Baked Beans isn't. I don't think he's as strong right now. He's got to try to find some pace here, maybe. As we got the first pitter, but Brandon's 3 laps down, so it really doesn't matter here. 19 to go. Top 4 are kind of under a blanket here. 21's also gained a little bit of time. 18 laps to go. I think, are they going to stretch it or are they going to pit? I think they're going to pit, but remember, I'm going to put it up at the top of the thing here. Pit road closes at 2 to go, and if you pit, you're going to get a 2-lap penalty. So, you got to make the decision. Tristan's been able to hang on. He's been doing a good job. These guys are gaining pretty good here. $17 to go. I'm not too sure making a move for second place is going to be the move. Brandon Hale, what are we doing? I don't know if making a move for second's the way to go. But I guess if Jax thinks he's really fast enough to contend with the 48, I guess it's the move. But they're going to lose some time here for the time being. Jax to second place. 40 laps led for the 48. He's pretty much clinched the laps, most laps led. 5-point bonus, which he probably needs. He wants to contend. Let's try not to wall tap. Try to chill on that. But Tristan's, I don't think he's been the most dominant, but he's been dominant since the first, I think first or second caution, or no, like the midway caution there. Bush Baked Beans back to second place, but they're losing time. $13 to go, though. They're still within range, but they're losing time. Quite a bit of time now. The gap's going to get a little bit bigger, but we'll see. He can still do something here. 13 to go. Alright, Brandon. What the fuck did Brandon do? Alright. Well, Tristan's got the lead, but he's pulling away. So, I don't know if... let's see if Jackson and Bush Baked Beans can catch up. I don't know if they will. But still, guys, let's chill on the wall taps. Some guys are still doing it. But the tires are wearing kind of bad, though. 10 to go. Jax is there, but I'm not too sure if he's going to be able to make a move. If that final pit stop comes, he's got to be there. Holden's going to make the move to pit road. Cole out of pits. He speeds. Cole has to drive. Okay, I guess drive through, bro. I'm sorry. The guy you're ahead is like 4 laps down, so I don't think you gotta worry. Jax is gonna make the pit stop now. 9 to go. Jax is down pit road. I think Juan's also down pits. Let's see. Tristan's got a big lead to play with now, somewhat. I think he's gonna make this decision. Never mind. He thought about it. I think he did for sure. I think he thought about it right there. 7 to go. I think he's fuel saving right there. 7 to go. This might be Tristan's race, but I don't know. Those guys back there have not pitted at 21, 29, and 78. Have yet to pit. Tristan wall taps. I don't want to have a race determined by wall tapping, so let's try not to. 21 gets put in the wall. 29, 78, the 3 wide right there for second place. It's not going to be great if they want to try to gain time. 5 laps to go. I don't know if anyone going to make the decision to pit. Tristan's not pitted yet. 4 to go. I think he's going to try to stretch this one out, but Sean and Flixie aren't really doing a good job of trying to catch up if he's going to try to stretch it out. Remember, pits are closed at 2 to go, so the time to, if you want to pit, it's the final few laps you could do it, really. 3 laps to go. 48's been fuel saving, but those guys aren't really racing good. They're not gaining. They're not capitalizing on the 48, trying to fuel save. Sean's gaining a little bit. Not too much. Alright. 2 to go. You can't pit now. It's too late to go back for the guys who stayed out here. Tristan might get this one off of fuel saving. Still, guys, let's try not to wall hit. I know the tires are pretty dead, but still. White flag for Tristan. He's led. And he manages to stretch the tires and to fuel out to the end of the final stint. Those guys were fighting real hard and really weren't trying to catch up. Cole's gonna wreck the shit out of Brandon Hale. And Tristan's gonna win at Rockingham. Gonna stretch that shit all the way. And those top three stretch that shit quite a bit. And some people are gonna try to test their luck with it, and ends up benefiting the 48. And those guys who got good, solid finishes managed to get better finishes than where they probably would have. Solid racing. It came down to some strategy here at the end. Holy shit. Alright, Tristan, I'm gonna try to get a good pick here. Patrick Bateman on his race car here. Let me try to get a good photo, Tristan. Try to get closer to the finish line. Get a good photo if I can somehow. Alright, yeah, Tristan gets a win here at Rockingham. Kind of a struggled start to the season, but manages to get that win done. I don't think he wants a post-race interview, but a solid race. Solid all around. He managed to stretch that shit out the whole way through. Good result for him. Second place. Sean, how do we feel about another second place this season? This is your second podium in a row. How do you feel?
Performance of the 78 car is doing way better.
I mean, solid start to the season. You've been better than last season already. At least to start.
Yeah, you could say that I'm definitely having a better start than last season. I'm actually so far actually staying in one car now.
Yeah.
Switch cars yet?
Yeah. I mean, there's not really many good cars left.
I like this car that I'm driving anyway, so I don't care.
What more did you think you needed to have to even have a shot at this one here? I mean, you guys were all kind of pushing it and kind of lost you guys' time.
I would say probably the Flixie to get out my way. This kid kept blocking me for no reason and then shoved me all the way up the track. Like, would not give me any room to pass. I knew he was slow, so I was trying to pass him. He just kept throwing out the worst blocks and then sending me. But it's like, whatever, though, because I still did better than him, because obviously, you know, really a better driver than him. But, yeah.
But that's 78 cars interview here. Finishing, well, Bush Baked Beans is even here. Fourth place here. Lucas, how do you feel about your race? You actually ended up getting a better finish than I think where you landed it.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about two things. First of all, about the race. I just overestimated my fuel strategy at the end. I had like 600 fuel left after the checkered. So I overestimated. But first of all, second of all, I want to talk about the officiating. We're at a short track. 3 cars got wiped out at once, and then we have no caution. I mean,
you guys got together pretty quick. I didn't see much of what happened since I was trying to give Cole or someone a warning there.
Whatever. I mean, I've snuck out a 4th place finish 2 weeks in a row, so I can't be that mad, but it just sucks. Anyway. If we had like 30 to go off that restart, me and Nick were going to win that.
Yeah, I'm looking back, and The only time you guys were only sideways for about a second.
But our race was cooked. If it was if we had like 80 laps left in the race, I would have understood a little bit more. But we were damn near at the end. There was no coming back from that, especially with the low draft here.
Well,
Unmute Nick Maggie, cause we're on the same boat here. I wanna see.
solid finish for Lucas. 5th place, Nick. Your only race so far. How do you feel?
No, you can stop talking right now. You said we recovered so fast. We lost like 3 seconds on that. 3 seconds is a lot on a short track.
I understand. It's just my rule is if you guys don't get going, or if you guys are still spun around for multiple seconds, then yeah, that's
Okay,
when
but
the
it's a
caution
short
came
track,
up.
Rag. There's no draft. We had no. If me and Lucas were with the pack right there, we would have easily pushed Tristan out of fuel.
If you guys were still spun around for a little bit more, I would have thrown it. I just don't really.
So stupid.
How do you feel
But I
about
was-
leading a lot of laps though, and having a good strategy until that late race yellow?
You know, I was just saving fuel the whole time. Fuel saving wins you races. But it would have this time. But yeah, I got fucked by a distracted driver.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jax Cohen.
Well, next week is Hickory and Cleveland. Do you think if you show up, you're gonna have a shot at those tracks?
What is Cleveland? Cleveland?
It's a road course.
Yeah, I'm not showing up. That's just gonna be a Tristan win, so I'm not wasting my time.
All right. Anything else for the 99 fans here tonight?
I don't know, bro. Just terrible officiating tonight. That's all I gotta say.
All right, some strong words from the 99 car. Next guy is Holden. You ended up, unfortunately, strategy bit you. How do you feel about your race tonight?
Strong words for the 99, even stronger for the 18. Whoever's looking down pit roads blind, they're just picking and choosing. I don't freaking know. Crap sucks. It all sucks. Tires suck. It sucks. Lots of sucking.
What else you think you needed today to?
The freaking caution, which I wonder where we could have got that, but I don't know. Do not know. I don't know. I freaking won, so I don't even care about what happens for the rest of the season. I already won.
All right, that's your 18 car. Cole, do you want an interview? Cole, what's up, buddy? Bye-bye. Alright, he doesn't. That's the Crown Royal 400. Congratulations to the 48 for winning again.